Good morning, YouTube. Bear with me, I am still waking up. It is 7 a.m. so my brain cells are not fully there yet. I'm gonna take you with me this morning to see how it's like to be a rover walker. And the cool thing about this is my radius is set to like only accepting clients within a 5-mile radius. So we're gonna scooter to this person's house because it's just on the other side of the street. And I'm gonna show you how easy and fun this job can be. Alright guys, so this is what the app looks like. You hit start and from there you simply click the boxes whenever the dog poos or pees. This gives the client live updates, and the app also uses GPS to tell them where you are during the walk at all times. During our walk, I typically let the dog guide me wherever they would like to walk. This, however, may vary depending on if we are crossing the street or if there are other dogs present. Before you leave the house, make sure that the parent of the dog at least leaves you a sturdy leash and that it comes with these doggy bags or some sort of like way to clean up because they will poop, or that's the point. This dog is kind of like a medium-sized dog and he has a lot of energy. So before we used to do 30-minute walks, but then he would just be very hesitant to go back home. It just obviously seemed like he wasn't tired. So I suggested to the family, hey, I think he would really benefit from an hour walk. Just because this job is so easy, I offered them like an extra 30 minutes one day. So like a whole hour walk for free, just so they can try it out and see how their dog is. And they loved it. So now every time I walk him for an hour. I also wanted to add about doing Rover over WAG. I did WAG years ago when I was like still in high school, but I don't really remember what that was like. I just remember it was kind of a pain and a half because they would ask in the very beginning for like a bunch of references, and when I was in high school I was like, gosh, I don't know anyone and I have no work experience. Some dogs, like this one, Bernie, he hates other dogs. I know some dogs just like to play, but this dude, I think he's had bad experiences in the past with other dogs. I don't really believe that this job is one that like you just get the dog, you walk him, and you're on your phone the whole time. Like you have to be on your guard and be watching out for the dog. If you know he doesn't like dogs, try to watch out. If you see one, walk the other way, choose a different route. Same thing if you're walking at night. I don't know about your neighborhood or where you live, but there is a lot of skunks in my neighborhood at night, and it's so annoying. So like if he doesn't spot one, hopefully I will, and we just run the other way. So the other thing, other than flexible hours and choosing your own hours, that I like about doing Rover is the rates. Like I tried Uber Eats for a while and you just got paid whatever there was available as far as rates, but on Rover you could pretty much set your rates to whatever you want them to be. So what I did actually to get my first bookings was I searched on their platform what other people are charging, and I pretty much just went off of that for my base to start. Once you start accepting some bookings, you have the full liberty to be able to increase your rates and work as much as you want to. But to start off, that's what I would recommend. Look at what other people are selling their time for and just go based off of that. You don't have to go any lower. Try to take nice pictures with the dog and be communicative on the app, like when they pooed, when they peed, and at the end of the walk they'll ask you a little summary. Just give something cute. So this is the final summary that gets sent to the owner. This is your opportunity to mention whether anything interesting took place during the walk. And lastly, before you finish the walk, you need to upload at least one picture of your choice. Make sure that you double check any additional instructions such as check water and food before you end the walk. This is because you will only get paid for the time that you are scheduled to work. So in other words, there is no overtime and you should be completing all tasks before the end of the session. My favorite perks about working with Rover is that you get to choose your own hours, so it's super flexible, and set your own rates and absolutely modify them at any time you wish. Also, you get to decide how far you would like to commute to get to a gig and exercise and enjoy the great outdoors, surrounding yourself with dogs and cats all the time. It's also an easy way to make friends. If you're kind and professional to the parents of the dog or cat, they may hire you again in the future. Are you ready to start working for Rover and walking awesome cats and dogs in your neighborhood? All you need to do is follow the link that I attach below with my reference and make a profile on the Rover app. Pay and pass a background check of about $30 and collect as many testimonials from friends and families that you have.